हरिः कन्ना।
Now let's look into the histograms of ND array. So the NumPy histogram function applied to an array returns a pair of vectors. The histogram of the array and a vector of the bin edges. So beware, matplotlib also has a function to build histograms called hist, H-I-S-T, as in MATLAB. So that differs from the one in NumPy. The main difference is that pylab.hist plots the histogram automatically, while NumPy histogram only generates the data. That's the main difference between the histogram of NumPy and then matplotlib. Okay, so the main difference is that pylab.hist plots the histogram automatically, whereas the NumPy histogram only generates the data. So let's generate one histogram and see how it looks. So histograms. So as usual, let's import NumPy. If you haven't imported, so let me import NumPy one more time, no issue at all. And then at the same time I'm going to import matplotlib. Import matplotlib dot pyplot as usual as plt and execute it. There is no issue in importing. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create my random generation number. So rg, so rg is equals to np dot random dot default rng, that's a random number generator, and I'll put 1. And now let's build a vector of 10,000 normal deviates with variance of 0.5 square 2 and with a mean of 2. So that's what we're going to do. So let's build a vector of 10,000 normal deviates with the variance 0.5 square and mean 2. Okay, so now let me take two variables, mu and sigma. It's like tuple assignment, and the values are 2 comma 0.5. It's called tuple assignment. So then v is equals to, we have generated rg, a random generator, and let me apply a normal method, and then I just want to make it as a normal, just want to normalize the thing, normalize that v variable, and then apply mu and sigma, and the value is 10,000. And let me execute this. So plot a normalized histogram with 50 bins. Okay, that's what we want. We want to plot a normalized histogram with 50 bins. Done. So let me plot now. PLT, let's take the PLT. Here you can see that matplotlib.pyplot, we are calling it with an alias PLT, and then hist is the method that we are using, and then v and bins is equals to 50. So we want 50 bins, and density is true. Density is true. So let me execute it. So we just got the values from here. You see that? As you scroll down, here is that the completely normalized histogram. Can you see that? You can find out the completely normalized histogram. So let's compute the histograms with NumPy and then plot it. So one more. So now compute the histogram with numpy and then plot it. So this time let me say check take n bins, np dot histogram, and as usual v, and then how many bins is equals to 50, and density as usual true, density is true. So numpy version, this is numpy version. Let me check what would be the plot. So then there is no plot. So what I have to do is I have to make it as plt.plot to get the plot. So plot, and then again I have to type, that only gives the values using the numpy version. So now I'm gonna use 0.5 multiplied with the bins of 1 colon plus bins of colon to minus 1, and next argument is n. So that's what 0.5. So we have two arguments here, and here is that the final plot, a normalized curve. Can you see that? So that's how it looks. So with matplotlib you can also use plt.stars and comma bins. That's all with matplotlib. If you want, you can do that with the matplotlib for the same thing. Okay, anyway, we'll be doing matplotlib course, and in that course we'll be exploring more number of graphs, and we will be doing a lot of visual analytics in that. I will meet you in that.